Hey everybody, this is Sue Warren, aka My Life on Wheels. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Today I want to talk to you about creating characters. Now this is going to be simple to more complex. Character creation can be anything from creating a character for like Dungeons and Dragons, uh, maybe even a video game if they have a character customization option. But there are some things you need to consider. What is the character's personality? Uh, Basically, what is their background? What is their story of how you perceive how they got to where they are today? Now, that really doesn't fit the video game aspect of it, but in some cases it could, especially if there's no set background story for the customizable character as it is. Or maybe there's something that went on, in within that video game world that we don't see on the screen. Maybe you want to take that character and have it interact with other characters within that game, you know, between the adventure that you're on. Same could be true for fan fiction. Like, again, that kind of goes with the whole video game, putting your character and how you perceive your character's personality to be within an already excuse me, established realm. Now, I've been doing fan fiction for roughly 20 years off and on. Um, but so I can kind of guide you a little bit to how to do that. The one thing that I always stress, it doesn't matter if it's D&D or, if it's somebody who's writing something, if you are making a character and they are not based off of your own personality, be careful, because it is so easy to get within that fine line of fantasy and reality. There is a very fine line. I'm not going to be able to stress this enough. Now, that's more of the simple type stuff. My warning still stands, however, with this. Next part coming up. The complex part. Say you're wanting to write a novel. You want to make your own world and your own characters. I will talk more about world building and specific on another video. But as for the character creation, you got to decide, what the race is. Are you going off of a race you already know? Are you going to make a brand new race? And if you're making a brand new race, you got to take into factors of appearance, social structure of that race, so on and so forth, which I will cover in the next video of world building. But kind of jumping track here, sorry. But when making a character, it doesn't matter if it's, for a complex thing or if you're just doing it, hey, I want to play this, or hey, I think it'd be fun to write this. Appearance, personality, the background of the character, does he or she have any flaws? Have they been through a traumatic experience? How has their past shaped who they are today within the story? I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually go through all that in just one video. So why don't we just focus on appearance today? Say you want to write a story, but you want to write the main character as an elf. Okay, so factors for that You know, are you basing it off of an already established realm? Are you doing it for something for your own? How tall is the character? What's the skin tone? The shape of the eyes, the color of the eyes, hair color, hair length, voice. Do they have any scars? Um, how do they act around others? How do they act when they're by themselves? These are all questions that are important to ask when, well, to ask yourself mainly when you're building a character. Same can be said true for Dungeons and Dragons. You roll your stats, you can choose anything from the book, from the player's handbook if you have one, or if you're able to get your hand on one from a friend or whatever. But there's always that aspect of paper can only tell us so much. It is what's in your mind that tells the rest of that story of that character. Only you, yeah, flaws, personalities, ideals for D&D you can find within the player's handbook. But it's not always the case. Maybe you want to do something a little, excuse me, off the cuff, so to speak. You don't want to stick to a strictly by the book character. We call that homebrew, which there's also websites. dndwiki.com is a good one, which I will link below. So yeah, it's just like I said, it can be really complex to really, to really simple. So I think this might be a little fun to do. In the comments below, I want you to think, and in the comments below, kind of give an outline of a character that you think you might enjoy either writing about or playing, in a game. Kind of give just like a basic description. Get opinions from other viewers. Kind of let's just bounce ideas off of one another and see what we can create together. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed.